last we met, your party was involved in the retrieval of large crystals within the crypt of the Godless King beneath the rubble and ruin of the Silverblood Castle. You had fought against a massive creature who was intent on destroying various veins of delirium in order to consume as much of it as possible. And you were all mutually in opposition against this creature. It did not want you to have the delirium, but if the delirium was eaten, that would jeopardize the construction of your reconstitutional pods. You fought it, you destroyed it, and spent the next few moments inspecting this space, the tomb, what was inside, the runes that were laid out on the bottom of this room, and what they could mean. Well, while some of you were investigating this space, the rest of you were trying to extract delirium from the wall beyond. Some a little bit more successful, but also a little bit louder than others. And this noise attracted creatures of the night to bring themselves down into this lower chamber where some of you fought while the others still made their way through extracting various crystals of delirium. This led to Ulrich nearly losing his life after tripping a circle of death trap within the tomb.
He also looked at the tomb and tried to steal the body.
He did try to do that. But after the fight had concluded, Mist had found a journal clutched within the hands of the corpse of the Godless King. You saw his final moments with the help of his calcified memory spell, and retrieved what he believes to be an object known as a phylactery. Something that is used as a housing unit for a lost soul. He took the delirium, mined from the walls beyond, the journal, and the phylactery out of this chamber, and began to make your way over to the Newbridge district, where Gottrog was given direction from Felix to meet him at a lone tower due west of the Scion's fortress. There, you met a couple new faces at the door of this seemingly abandoned tower. A bugbear, who you caught his name to be Kertrick, and a half-elven woman, who he named Belvier. They were a little suspicious of your group, its size, and the state you were in upon arrival, but with Gottrog's giving up a bit of information as to how you know Felix, they let you into the dwellings below. You saw Felix, seven unfinished pods, and you saw a familiar gnomish woman, Scion Isla.
Wow.
And so, the lot of you had made your way down, met Felix, and he says to you, "All right, so you were successful, I take it? How many crystals were you able to recover?
How many did we need again?
7?
That many.
Okay.
I just know we got what we needed.
Great. Wonderful. So that will at least be able to get us further along with the power supply for these pods. Now, Lord Thomacrin is going to be here. Should be here soon. He has a few more strings to pull in regards to the legality of our dwelling. As of right now, we're technically squatting. He's trying to find the previous owner of this establishment so we can not be bothered. So, he's working on that as we speak. Scion Isla, you brought with you these 2 of your apprentices?
Yes, and they will do just fine. They will allow us to be able to complete this task that you have given us within roughly 48 to 36 hours. And hopefully the delirium, as pure as it can be, will be able to provide us with enough alchemical properties to enchant it with the means of reconstitution.
Business hours or consecutive?
We do not work through the night, if that's what you're...
Okay, gotcha.
Sleep is going to be needed, otherwise it's going to cost all of you.
Understood.
Wait, so we have to sleep with you?
That
Joan, get out of here.
Sorry, you're on
Tearing through the reality, a woman's face just appears and then disappears.
They might not be accustomed to the bed situation like we are.
Oh. Really?
The bugbear speaks up. You guys have a bench situation?
Yeah,
Share
used
one.
to. Yeah. We used to.
Vacant bench!
I know we're not staying here, Karchuk. We're not staying. Anyways,
We each share a bed together.
It's translated. He got it.
It's bonding.
oh, all right.
This is Belvedere talking.
The question for you all. How long have you been here in Luyana? This is going to determine how strong of a connection we need to make the diodes to our delirium supply.
Three
shit,
weeks?
good question.
About a month?
I said
About a month? I was gonna say 3
Maybe a
weeks.
month.
Somewhere between 2 and 6 weeks.
Less than a year? At least a day.
North of a couple.
I distinctly remember at least 3 nights.
A lot of assumed downtime, really just
I know.
3 long
I've
rests.
I've slept at least once.
I open my calendar app and look at
Oh,
my
one night
sleep
we slept in you guys' place, so that's another night. 4 nights.
There you go.
4 nights!
We can account for 4 nights.
DM, how
Yes.
long have we been in this?
I would assume you've been here been in Luyana for nearing 4 weeks. Because there was a lot of there was a time gap between when you slayed the first Lunar Revenant and when you met Ulrich. I think that was I think I said 2 weeks.
Gotcha.
Are the lunar cycles a month there?
It's all fluid.
The lunar cycles are correct. I would say normal looking moons, they probably last for a month, but you've seen a normal moon for at most 4 or 5 days at a time before another Eldritch moon showed up. So who really knows how long a moon lasts? How long their phases last, I should say. Okay, so that's going to mean, Kurtrick, can you hand me the Ghelfi wrench over there, please?
Sure thing.
And he walks over, and you see like this Tesla coil at the top of like a monkey wrench. It looks like the most bizarre, like unnecessarily large wrench for this rather small woman. And he hands it to her, and she says, "I can't wield it. I need you to get it. Tighten this each of these pods down by I would say 20 degrees."
Got it, Belvier. Kertrick can do that.
And you see him just like, as he begins to turn it, the bit of sparks begin to fly on the wrench, and he twists like the pommel of this wrench, and you see like a bunch of lightning begin to arc across his body, and like very fast. Like he goes extremely fast within seconds, tightening each one of these pods.
Was that really 20 degrees?
Kertrick never makes mistakes.
Is that true? I thought asked the woman.
I will audit his work. It shouldn't be a problem. As I mentioned, Ashenborns tend to have a little bit of memory slippage from time to time, from what we've noticed, and the longer one stays here, the stronger the connection of delirium needs to be in order to make sure that your madness does not come through. The effects of the curse of Raishmura seems to be stronger now more than ever. So, but a month shouldn't be too terrible. Have any of you noticed any loss of short-term memory, or something of perhaps
He's
a loved
crazy.
one who you have forgotten? Huh?
He's crazy. He drank lube.
Who hasn't that?
Okay, now I have even more questions. I don't know if I can properly address that problem.
Machine lube.
Now I don't even know why.
Just to loosen up.
This is not important. This is not important.
Oh, sorry.
He vomited.
So-
What is the solidarity
I
thing?
want to be a son.
I have a question. So you
Yes.
seem familiar with Ashenborne. Have you worked with any previously, and are there any more around?
Not to my knowledge, no. The last set of Ashenborne that came through here, they lasted roughly 2 months before Uvi, the Yellow Crown Revenant, slayed them. And then shortly afterwards, you all showed up. Before a different entity. I believe it was another Revenant, but I don't recall which. I have worked with Felix otherwise on... He has contracted me to help make minor improvements and upgrades to these pods. Thankfully, Isla has allowed me to let me grow my wings, and hopefully soon I will no longer be an apprentice of hers and be a Scion myself. But, in short, yes, it's been a while. Why?
No, I'm just curious. Well,
I didn't know that. Did anybody know that?
we're just kind of adrift in this place, kind of doing our thing. But our thing seems to be like saving the whole damn city. So I'm just curious what the others were up to.
Yeah.
Doesn't the city have any protectors or anything? Or any NPCs we could meet?
I mean, Felix pipes up. Well, yeah, I'm assuming you've met some of them at this point. Liorna has the Radiant Watch, and the order there has been pretty reluctant to spare many, if not any, of their soldiers ever since the 33rd hunt, but ever since the advent of the first few Ashenborne and Lord Grindelwald contracting me to keep them around for longer, it seemed to be effective on dealing with the major threats here in the city. And so they see us, they see him as a potential bastion of hope. So, as far as they're concerned, you are the quote-unquote NPCs that they're hoping for.
See.
But something's weird about these revenants. It's weird to me that Lord Grindelwald is so desperate to get these revenants out of here, and yet you guys are the only ones most successful to dealing with them. When you have encountered them in the past, how many have you killed so far? Just 2?
Between 2 and 6.
I thought we got 3. Didn't we get a 3rd?
You fought Uvi in 2 sessions, and you fought the previous one in 1 session.
Was there a 3rd one that was like?
That's why I'm getting.
Was suspended in an orb or something like that?
Oh, we didn't beat it. It. Well, that was Uvi.
Correct. Uvi was in an orb.
With the hand.
Yes. The hand caught the orb, and then to keep it from leaving.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. So that was Grindelwald. Probably.
Probably.
Shit, we didn't even put that together. I thought that was part of the whole orb thing.
No, the orb, when Uvi started to regenerate, you saw this hand apparate and come out from the ground and hold it in place, keeping it from continuing to regenerate further and basically like disappear.
Yeah, I guess it's just the 2. It's felt like a lot more, but it's been a lot.
Anytime I've ever mentioned expanding the laboratory, he's denied it. He's shut it down. He wants it all to be in Elysium. That was the first red flag. And then the next was after learning that you're currently in pursuit, or at the time in pursuit of other interests other than hunting down revenants upon revenants, he began to take it out on those within Elysium and a few of my readied hands. He did not take too much of a liking that you were out in the Newbridge district for so long without any strong leads, and that was my second red flag. I get it, they're not just a nuisance, they're a terrible burden to deal with and to put down, but something comes out of him anytime that you mention detracting from the path of hunting down these entities, and I can't quite put my finger on it.
Maybe he's just got OCD.
Even if you're obsessive, why would that be the outlet for OCD? It's still interesting.
But there are these.
What have I done?
What I'm confused about is there are the Jaeger Weilers, and it seems like there are other more specialized people that are put to task for defending the city, defending from these lunar revenants. What makes the Ashenborne such a special project? Why are we put to task to hunt these things down?
Well, I think because you are his passion project. Something that can withstand the veil of death, for one. And for 2, you have no strong emotional attachments to this city. And it's a lot easier to convince, I guess in his mind, folks from the outside to join his efforts if he might be able to, in exchange, promise a way home. That was something that I overheard him say to you all the first night you arrived at Chateau Elysium. Apparently he knew of some way to send you home after the fact, but unless you are aware of other means of interdimensional travel.
We did have a lead at like some ancient elf city.
Really?
To the north, I believe, northwest. That was we kind of put that on hold because there's so many urgent matters right here.
Sure. What is it there that it has made y'all curious to pursue?
I can't remember who put us on that.
Does that mean like Tyler joined? Like roughly around then?
Yeah, maybe it was.
Well, no, I think we, in large part, we knew about that because of a dream we had, where we were essentially at or defending the Silverblood castle or whatever.
I think that happened later, but sure.
Well, because didn't we find out?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Didn't we find out from that dream that whoever the Silverblood guy was an elf that basically fled from this elven city or whatever to found his own
that's right.
place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I don't really know what we knew about
We didn't know much.
anything. Yeah.
Someone indicated a vague hope to us that the people of that city might have better information as to how we could get back to where we're from.
Yeah. So as far as what you're recalling, Grayson, in that dream, you were in the midst of a civil war.
Yeah.
And you were all fighting alongside of the Silverblood Castle, Silverblood Fortress at the time. And in some of these flashes of visions prior to the sieging of this fortress, you saw essentially the birthing of the city-state of Liarna as coming from a kingdom from the north, beyond the mountain ranges. As far as other details of the vague hope, you would remember that the Somnasar's mirror is potentially related to the people, the kingdom of elves who live beyond the mountains.
And the mirror was what again?
The mirror is the artifact that Borast was in pursuit of the shards of Somnasar's mirror. As far as that goes, last you heard from the Living Gamble was that he went to the Shadowed Square in the Shrouded District.
Which is where we went, right?
You know, no.
Oh,
you were
no,
going.
we
You were going.
skipped it.
Yeah, you skipped it in pursuit of the Delirium. So if I can sum it up, is it might be possible that Grendelock has some solution for bringing y'all back, but sounds a little bit more promising
that this may mirror that exists could do that for you if you were to go see the Northern Kingdom?
It's an idea.
But I do wonder, though. I mean, if Grindelrock was not lying, and there is a way for him to send us back, surely we can pull that thread. And I mean, we've got Felix here. We've got ears on the ground. I mean, do we need to go somewhere else on some?
I mean, if we can kill all revenants, which is the condition upon which that is resting, then I mean, I'd say we hold them to it if we can. I don't know where we're at right now. I mean, we haven't been pursuing the revenants. I find it odd that he gets pissed that we're not pursuing the revenants, because from my point of view, they just show up and somebody's got to fight them. So every time one has shown up, we've shown up.
Yeah.
Have you been able to identify what causes one to show up?
I guess I figured it was mostly the moon.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Has it ever not been directly tied to a new moon?
I thought each of the moon phases had its own revenant.
I'm a dumb grunt on it, don't look at me.
Okay, so a moon wakes up a revenant, perhaps, or vice versa.
Didn't we do some research on this in the library?
You did. Yes. Well, honestly, I think it was like one of you two.
I think it was Issa.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I learned.
Recall.
Yeah. Essentially, there is a hello.
There he is.
What up? Let's see, man.
There essentially is a clear connection between a given Eldritch Moon and a Revenant that exists at that time. It is more that the awakening of a Revenant is what triggers a moon, rather than a moon coming about that wakes up a Revenant. Something has to happen to rouse or bring about a Revenant into being, or to bring it into this reality. And when that happens, an Eldritch Moon of its liking comes upon the horizon. Yeah. So this means that there is something happening somewhere in Luyarna that triggered the Sanguine Moon. You also can verify that with the moment you encountered the Eldritch Husk on the crucifix.
Yeah, I knew that.
The yellow crown moon rose at the same time.
I see.
It's that damn Ovitus Sclera or whatever.
Shit.
Well, at this point you hear a door shutting, and then steps walking down quickly as you see Lord Raybolt Thomacrin stepping down into your chamber here.
All right, well, I was able to find out the previous owner of this building, and he is deceased. So, the will goes to his next of kin, and apparently he was a soldier who had died in the last conflict of the Hunters. So, it is up to the state to decide, or whoever has the largest pocket. Currently,
Squatters' rights it is.
I just
Free
took
real estate.
7,000 coins out of my bag. What else can I get in this?
Oops!
put it in. Put it in. So, I had vouched on our behalf to the Moon Gold Estates to allow us to own this property outright. If they refuse, then I might have to pull some other strings. But in the meantime, this should be ours. And as far as anyone else is concerned, it still belongs to the late Kiri household. No one has seen him or his kin in quite some time, but no one knows that we're here, so we have that to our advantage.
So if they show up, we just say, "Oh yeah, we work for Kiri."
Sure.
Cool.
Yes.
So, question. Maybe this is for Felix. So if we do get booted and we cannot stay here, our new pods can we like make them mobile? Can we I mean, because I really don't want to go mine more delirium.
I was worried about that, and that is partly what is giving us that 2-day delay or lead time. Scion, could you fill them in?
Yes, gladly. So, one of the biggest problems with the pods is their size. They take up quite a lot of space. And once they are fixed, they are fixed. So, what can we do about them? How can we transmute them? That is what I have brought my apprentices here for. And we are going to be working on this tirelessly to make sure that there can be effectively a kill switch of kill switches. Should there be any rumors of a potential sabotage, destruction, or us being evicted of this space, we'll be able to remotely, or at least Felix should be able to remotely bring them to a reduced state, small enough to hopefully fit inside one of your haversacks and transport them elsewhere.
Damn.
All right. Well, you thought of this. Cool.
So, now that that's settled, what is it that all of you are going to do in the time being? You have, what they say, 36 to 48 hours? I'm sure you're a little worse for wear, and I'm quite certain that there's plenty of bedrooms above, although I did hear something of a singular bed situation quite disturbing. What are your thoughts? The evening is nigh. I'm sure that rest may be upon you, but you all might be night owls for all I care.
Well, we're night owls, all right, in that bed.
Gosh, hang it.
All right.
Already
Where's my wine?
He's
joking.
And weirdly, I've been more akin to gin as of my latest adjustment. I don't know if that's a fungus. Is that the fungus? Never mind.
I think it's
absinthe.
that massive wine hangover that you had after your house was attacked.
Absinthe is the fungus.
You might have a case of updog.
Oh,
What's
that's
up,
possible.
Gotcha.
He got you.
I got you.
He got you.
How did he get me? He doesn't follow through on the punchline. Just like, I got you.
He said the thing.
He said
He said it.
He said, "What's
That's
up?"
all that matters.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah.
It's like what's up, Lunar Revenant, but it's a dog.
Maybe humor has never understood it. Anyways, don't take it personally.
I did.
So, my chambers are going to be second floor. Yours are either on is it the first or the third? You guys have the first floor. I have the third, along with spare bedrooms and tinkering hall there on the third. It's basically a reconstructed attic. At that point, I figured you guys could use better space than what I need, so you guys will have that. 2
Of course.
Want to take a long rest? That'd be so nice.
It's been so long.
I'm good.
Bro.
Listen, some of you can take a long rest, others can do anything else.
Going for a fucking nap.
Okay.
It's 99.
It's sleepy bedtime right now.
Come here, Binky.
I got my banky. I'm putting on my onesie and I'm putting on my little hat and I'm going to bed.
I got my nitty wait.
All I want to hear when I go to bed is.
Yeah. Will you read me a story before bedtime?
No!
I'll read you a story about it.
I'm sure with all 8 of you in your bed, you should be able to find someone who can read you a bedtime story. Good heavens.
Does Gary get into bed with us? 'Cause
Gary does not.
Gary does not sleep.
Gary does not sleep, he goes into stasis.
We have 7 of us, though. Or are there 8 of us? I was counting.
I mean, he can. If
No,
you want,
there are
he
8 of us
might
because of
come with you.
Ulrich.
I don't know. That's
Ulrich would still be sleeping.
He doesn't need a pod, but he still sleeps. But I don't know if he shares our bed. That's
Yeah, he
not
might have a
determined.
coffin.
He just stands
That
on the
is
corner.
true. He might
Eyes
need.
open.
He might need a box of earth from the
Yeah.
original place where.
Yeah, where he's buried.
Sits in a chair watching us. Oh, all right.
Uh-huh.
It's very comforting.
Yeah, for those of Kevin, I don't know if you know, Ulrich is now a vampire.
Yeah.
Tyler's character.
That's kind of vampire. Yeah, that was. It just happened. He did it voluntarily. I'm not really sure why.
So he's not Dracula.
Yep.
Did Dracula bite him? What did it become of him?
Well, we went to a vampire casino, and then he was like, "Hey, can you make me a vampire?"
Yep.
Did they say
I mean, honestly, that's kind of how it happened.
did he level up from doing that in a way? Or?
He
He's
got
got some
some
different powers.
sick feats as a result.
Turned into a bat.
So he cannot turn into a bat. He
That's a harmful stereotype.
Does he glow in the sun?
no, he does not glow in the sun.
It's not Twilight, and it's not Dracula. It's neither one.
He can spider climb, so he has that.
That's in Twilight.
He
That is in Twilight.
Is it?
And
Spider
Dracula.
climb?
and Dracula.
They more just like scale the tree.
I thought they just
They can
jumped.
climb anything.
They leapt.
You see them climbing those trees?
The way that they leapt is impressive.
Well, that's just they had grip strength to hug the trees.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This goes.
Yeah, they climbed it like a squirrel.
He has a bunch of other features that I don't want to spoil. I want them to come up naturally when they come up.
He has
He's hard to
he has the has to drink blood
Does he
feat.
die?
He does have a literally he has a hunger
Does he
feat.
die if he hits something
Yeah,
though? At least. Or no?
he's been sating his
No,
thirst on
but
bed.
it's kind of like that. That one I don't mind sharing a little bit of. He doesn't take damage if he's in sunlight, like he doesn't start sizzling, but he is vulnerable to all forms of damage
Wow,
when in sunlight.
that's crazy.
So he's just weaker. or something.
Oh yes,
Much weaker.
much weaker. Vulnerable means double damage.
Oh.
That's scary. Yeah.
So travel at night.
So speaking of traveling at night, I'm curious. I know he's not here, but what was Ulrich's thought on? Because he was really wanting to go after Borast.
I think it would be safe to assume that he would, whatever the party deems to be important, he would pursue. But if there wasn't anything pressing,
That would be new.
he would be. Well, no, he was like.
I'm just kidding. He just took off on us a couple.
That's true.
times.
That's true. If I were to bet, he would say, whatever the party wants to do, that they think is important, that's what Ulrich would do. But if there isn't any like big crucial mission, big major quests, then he would advocate to pursue Borast. What do you guys now have been debriefed by Felix?
How long has it been since Borast went to the thing?
Borast went to the thing. Oh goodness! Back when you guys were at,
So it's been like over a day.
yeah, probably a couple days.
No, okay, never mind. Forget it.
Well, it will be a couple days.
I'm ready to go find the other half of Railwood's body.
Do you think it's still around?
No.
Why do you
But-
Don't those dudes?
The
guys?
Well, they teleported somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took it.
Yeah, but
portal
we
people.
reconstituted him with fungus, so I'm pretty sure that half is irrelevant anymore.
Maybe they
But I
can do
won't
something.
go.
I didn't have this
beat
power.
up
Is it charged?
whoever's
The Ovitus Galarian.
Oh, there's no.
I'm for that.
Juice.
They seem to be basically the worst of the worst around here.
Stop
Yeah.
talking about me. I felt it. That's not.
There's no more juice.
At least
Yeah,
among the
get rid of
living.
charge, teacher.
It's at me too.
Yeah.
Get rid of the charge.
The jury's still out on that, like, god robot.
God.
What's the
Malak?
yeah,
Malak, yeah. I don't know what was going on with that.
Malak, not Moloch.
Yeah, not Moloch. Malak.
But probably very much related to the portal dudes. That
Why?
attacked Raywall.
Yeah, that seems really coincidental.
Yeah,
what
probably
did
very related. Especially because he's the one who has the backdoor plans to the robots, that robots are glitching in their way. They don't-
No, he stole the backdoor plans.
Raywall.
Raywall had it.
Yes, exactly. The portal dudes.
I thought it was the robot that stole it.
Oh, fuck. Well, yes. Yeah, the robot stole it first, the one we pursued and ran.
But then also the other people showed up at the
Then
same time.
But there was also. It was a robot and like an elf or somebody.
A Forsaken member.
Yeah,
Oh, I
and
don't
he
remember that.
the robot fed him delirium.
Yeah.
And he
Fed
went
a homeless
nuts.
man a bunch
Wait,
of
who's the
delirium.
Forsaken person?
So there were two that you were pursuing from the banner. One of them was the robot that you saw, that you encountered. The other one was a Forsaken member. He fled. He was gone.
Oh, that's right, the bat.
And you saw the last you saw as a way to, like, in an attempt from what you can gather to put distance between you all and him, is to give that homeless fellow, like, just Hulk out with delirium.
Yeah.
For some reason, I do not remember that was being a Forsaken person.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a lot of threads here to untangle.
Yeah, the Forsaken were dismantling the pylons on the Scion's fortress.
Seize the means of production.
They were seasoned.
Oh yeah. What did those do?
Produce.
Produce mannequins?
They were, I mean, I guess you don't totally know what each pylon did, but you knew that the Scion's fortress had like a mannequin factory in it, and all but one pylon was destroyed, dismantled.
They seem to be electrical conductivity things.
Yes. It was how one of them
Wait.
was how the Galvin blade was able to be recharged.
Did the Forsaken have robots with them?
Not that you saw. No.
Didn't we steal one's head?
Maybe you took the head of the mannequin you slew in front of the fortress.
No,
Maybe.
it was during the battle on the roof. I snagged the mannequin head.
Okay. So then it might have been. Yes, there were two mannequins and 3 Forsaken members.
Together.
Yes.
All right, yeah, I'm buying this theory then that they're working together somehow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What I meant was that you didn't see mannequins in like Z Junction.
Oh, sure. We never looked at that. Hey, Felix.
What?
Well, actually, are the other Scions people around?
Scion, Isla, and the other 2 apprentices are mostly focused on the pods right now. So if you want to pull like Felix aside to like have a private conversation.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Yeah, so we were at the Science Fortress a few days ago. And the Forsaken attacked with some mannequins. they were trying to destroy the pylons, the chargers. You're probably more familiar than I am, but are you aware of the potential mannequin uprising that is kind of brewing beneath the surface?
I've heard rumors here and there. I haven't dared enter the mechanized emporium because of it. I don't know what mannequins are trustworthy. I am not familiar of a coalition between the Forsaken and these defected mannequins.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it's just a theory, just a hunch at this point. I snagged one of the heads of one of the mannequins when we dismembered it. I wonder if you can make anything of that?
One of the defective
Glean any
ones.
information? I don't know if it was defective. It was with the Forsaken.
I can certainly try.
Sorry. How much do you know about mannequins? Like, what their origins?
Mannequins were originally constructed out of necessity to deal with the first many waves of the curse. Too many bodies being slain unnecessarily. This was before any Ashenborne had come into Liarna. So the Scions put their minds together and constructed new ways, new soldiers to deal with this, and then they evolved them and upgraded them to, well, the state that Gary is right now. And from what I understand, they're trying to perfect that even more so.
What's your relationship with the Scions? Are you like affiliated? You seem to have a similar set of skills.
He looks over to Scion, Isla, and the others, and he gestures you all to come upstairs. Truly separate you all from the pods. As you follow him, and you get into the main room there, just like general living quarters. I was once a Scion. I didn't personally approve of the ethics that the Scions were going about pursuing, the rapid progression of various forms of mannequins.
Like the human experimentation?
Very much that part.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's actual. We found some documents that hinted at such, but we weren't sure.
Yeah, they started harvesting many parts left over from a variety of hunts. Some even doing some grave robbery in order to supply themselves with enough, hopefully not too decomposed flesh that they could use to reconstitute their mannequins in an effort to get them to this state. If I were to guess, I'd bet everything that I have that H88 was somebody before this.
When you say
Just
somebody,
He was somebody.
he was dead. A dead body that was then given new mechanical life.
But erased of any memory, any
Intentionally?
duty. Oh,
So transfer of consciousness.
no transfer. Just destroying what consciousness they had left, so that way they could have as much control over it as possible. You have to remember that they're trying to have an effective army against the undead, and against whatever the Godless King wanted to pursue. But their egos got the best of them, and now they're trying to make an even perfected form of life in that maybe implanting their own consciousness, living into one of these better versions. Better than even your friend Gary here.
So the original mannequins were out of people, and then just in upgrading them, they started using.
So was Malak one of the first before they went to destroy the memory?
He was the first failure in their eyes. I was there at the massacre on the bridge when Malak revolted and apparently was destroyed, but clearly not. And the Forsaken seem to have some reason to work shoulder to shoulder with a mannequin army. Or at
So
least,
you buying into our theory?
if that's what they were doing, I mean, why else? I have no other running theories up until to what you've just shared.
Could you tell if the mannequin that we destroyed was a rogue? From the part that
I can.
brought?
Let me take a look at it.
Okay.
As you hand it over. He inspects the head. He takes off the front plates of its face, and you can see some synthetic wiring leading to some kind of inner skull, and a little bit of what appears to be dried flesh as well. And as he removes, maybe it's sinew, maybe it's cables, but you see a very, very withered brain within that head. This clearly tells me that these were one of the more recent constructions of the Scions. Whether or not it's defective to Malak is going to depend on if there were any other sort of arcane effects imbuing it or disrupting its designation.
Like the runes that inside the chest cavity? We didn't discover that, did we?
You did discover it. You didn't take that. You took the head.
We saw that on that one?
Yes.
Okay. Because we saw it on the one that we fought in the courtyard.
Correct.
But we also saw it in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yes, there were runes in the chest cavity of this mannequin. So I think we can safely assume it was another defector.
And the runes match the same language of the runes written in the king's crypt.
What do you want to say?
Oh shit!
Can I read that now?
Do we have like a
Better than most.
transcribing?
So he harvested a head from when you guys had that fight at the Scion's Fortress.
Uh-huh.
The head doesn't have any of the runes. The runes were in the chest cavity of the mannequins. But you are able to, I would say, with like another effective few hours of studying like that journal, you would be able to understand, not like a fluent language, but you'd be able to understand like meanings behind and intent behind these types of writing.
Is that so? That's in the journal.
Mm-hmm.
Can we show it to you? Maybe you know something about it.
Felix, I found this journal. Listed with all the knowledge of the...
That's an old ass journal. What?
I'm also apprehensive to show him the thing that was in the chest cavity.
Yeah, don't show him that. That's a different chest
Yeah,
cavity.
yeah, that's right. I'm not showing him that shit.
That's a different chest cavity.
So I guess the reason I ask about it is the runes that were altering the behavior of these mannequins. We found them elsewhere, and I just wonder if you know what the language is, or what they come from, or who would maybe use them.
He looks at it and says, "This has never been something that I know how to read, but I recall seeing this writing in the sky the morning that the king was executed. And the moment that his curse was let out into the world, the same language, the same script was written into the clouds, into almost like, and you, as you see him recalling this, like there's like a hesitation, there's like a bit of terror that kind of washes over him. It was unlike anything I've ever seen. Like an ancient reality coming through into ours. So, as mentioned, we will be working over the next 1.5 to 2 days to finish these pods out. I recommend you keep a somewhat low profile. I don't particularly want any of Grendelok's spies knowing what we are doing.
Yeah. Are we anticipating any blowback from him?
I would assume at some point, yes.
From the science?
No, from Grendelok. The magic hand man.
For having moved our pods?
Yeah, apparently, so you missed this too, but apparently when we stopped like actively hunting the revenants, he got all pissed off and like threw a fit and took it out on his servants. So that's the gist of what I got.
Yeah.
Right. We
So-
were thinking the revenants just showed up.
And then
just got
we
them when
dealt
they
with them when they showed up, but apparently we're supposed to be like actively hunting them. I don't know how to do that.
Did he tell us that ever explicitly?
I don't think so. So yeah, that's part of the reason that Felix thought, you know what, this guy's something's not adding up.
So it takes us 1.5 to 2 days. You don't want Grendelok's spies to know about any of the details. Who can we expect to be a Grendelok spy? Do you know of any off the top of your head? What do they look like?
Most of his servants. Most of his servants at this point are mannequins that he had essentially running the Elysium estate.
Question.
So
Gary.
I've seen we have to kill Gary.
We just invested like 7,000 gold into him to upgrade him.
Yeah, so I've got to up my main Gary.
Wesley Snipes and
Or just like he could be bugged or something.
He doesn't hear us.
maybe. Let's remove his
Yeah,
brain.
somebody hack him.
Yeah, let's take out his brain.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, Luke, hack the planet. Hack the planet.
Hack the planet.
We're hacking Gary. No, not really.
I just
Oh, we should overclock you. That'd be sick.
Yeah. Let's do a benchmark test.
Yeah, let's give him the trolley problem.
H88. Would you mind
That's you, Kev.
Would you mind, for the time being, assisting?
Can you step in here real quick? Just for a second.
Goes to Rouge.
Come into my office.
Step to the suicide room. Step to the suicide room. I mean my study room.
Would you be willing to assist Scion Isla down below in any way to expedite the finishings of the pods?
We're all silently staring at you.
Gary, go down and help as much as you can.
I'll
Yeah.
go. I'll go.
Much appreciated. As he goes downstairs, I think you will have very good reason to not trust whether or not your mannequin companion isn't already bugged, as it were, or has any other malintent. Has he shown any reason to be untrustworthy?
No.
He did start meowing one time.
He's trans.
Were you present when he signed Gary over to us? Was that a normal?
He wasn't there for it, but he was at the chateau.
What's the normal procedure if you sign over a mannequin from one to another?
The owner of the designated mannequin says a command phrase that brings that designation over to its new mission. And if he designated it for your party, his sole purpose is to see the success of the Ashenborne. So it would seem, but I do not know the extent of Grendeloc's powers and what he has been able to do to his own mannequins.
Can we have Gary do a constitution check to see what his own command phrase would be? Search his own database.
Hey, who's got the monocle? Let's do a detect magic on Gary.
I might have had it last.
You might have.
I can see it in your eye right now.
Oh, you can see it in my eye.
I might have it. Still wearing it.
It's like purple, right?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
seeing the world is purple. I don't know, man. It's me.
Who's got the monocle?
But only one eye.
Where is Gary? Is he downstairs? I want to look at him. Look him up and down.
Okay. You see him go downstairs, and you're going to just like observe him through the monocle.
Yeah.
You
Make sure you close
Check
your
him
eye.
out.
you step downstairs.
Gary. Hey, Gary. Yeah.
You see Scion Isla is talking with Gary, and you hear her say to him,
Well, if Felix is going to be absent, at least you can be of somewhat service to us. We're mostly going to run some preemptive tests to make sure that these pods do not overload the system, as it were. Don't worry, this is not going to hurt you. It may hurt them, so it's actually a good thing that you are down here. Step inside this pod here, please, and Belvia, if you could turn on the second quadrant to about 50%, and you see her going over to a panel in the center of this room. She turns it on and pushes the lever about halfway.
Ooh, is it like a comically large lever?
No, it's actually a like a cranking lever, and as got it. Okay, sweet.
More like cranking the lever.
Wrong lever.
Why do we even have that
Wrong level.
Wrong lever, miss.
Is it a cranking lever?
You feel you feel a surge of energy, and you see your body begin to levitate within this pod. And for a moment, you see no concern on their faces. And as this is happening, you're observing, and you put on the monocle.
Sorry.
Nothing on Gary's person is tipping you off of anything weird that shouldn't be there. No illusory magic is going off. All right, let's crank that a bit further and bring us up to about 80%. And she brings it further. At this point, the whole pod begins to glow, and some sparks begin to fly out. Gary's person, you see his eyes glow brighter and brighter. Some of his, the veins of gold in his arms and in his torso begin to glow as well. And I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Is it a 20-sider?
It is.
Sure is.
Or 13.
You're gonna add something to it.
That's not bad.
Saving throws. You're gonna have a
Three.
section that probably says saving throws.
Should be near the beginning.
Oh yeah, save. Yeah, so plus 3.
Plus 3.
Save.
16.
16.
Total.
Okay. The surge kind of takes you over, but you're able to hold your form without making any visible signs of pain. It is uncomfortable. Alright. Seem to be doing fine for now. We may need to chip out a bit of the delirium for the Ashenborne. Let's bring it up to 95%. And at this point, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw. His body almost begins to be magnetized to the inner walls of this pod.
14.
Nice. 14. You see, Draco, you see him thrashing about painfully, and you take, let's just say, you take 8 points of psychic damage.
That's unresisted.
Joke's on you, I got no psyche.
Resistant to
So you take 4 points of psychic damage.
Still resistant.
It just cuts the damage
That's what
off.
resistance does. It was 8, now it's 4.
I'm resisting.
I'm resisting!
I'm resisting arrest.
Alright, this is... We are breaching the overload capacity. We have to see this thing through for the sake of science. Bring us to 100%, Belvia, please. And
Scion sounds like science.
she pushes the lever all the way forward. And now, at this point, you see him thrashing even more so and yelling out of pain. Give me a third Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
6.
The first thing that hits you is not the pain of the final surge, but an image in your head. A scene pops up. You see yourself in a bloody hillside, 2, 3, 4 other soldiers of the Radiant Watch next to you, cowering in fear of some massive eldritch entity. And a voice comes into your head. They must be eradicated. Destroy it while you can. Pounds in your head as you are cowering in fear of this multi-limbed grand creature before you. And you're remembering a sight that does not seem to have any connection to your history with being designated to Lord Grendelock. And as you, Draco, look at him, you see one, and then another, and then another. Purplish glow from within. You don't see runes, you don't see any markings, but you see some dots of glowing magic begin to appear. There is a rumbling that takes place within this chamber, and the last thing that you hear is a loud no from Gary. And flash of lights. You fall unconscious.
What?
Oh.
Gary!
You all above feel a massive rumbling from below, and that echoing no resounds throughout, and it sounds almost like a mortar blast from beneath. What do you all do?
Who said no, or is that?
That was Gary. That was Gary.
It very clearly sounded like
Okay,
Gary's
okay.
voice.
I know Kevin's voice anywhere. So this is a chamber below, a floor below.
A floor below. This is where the pods are being constructed.
Okay. And this is like a tower near the Silence Fortress.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. My curiosity's piqued, so I decide to wander downstairs, I think, after experiencing a mild earthquake and hearing Gary scream for his life.
Yeah, I think we're rushing down.
You run down, and there is a lot of smoke and a smell of ozone in the air. Just electrical discharge throughout the space, rippling from pod to pod. And Draco lying unconscious on the ground, just at the base of the steps. The other
one of these failed experiments where you've attempted to
go down steps. He tried to slide down.
I'm not alarmed by this at all. Taking you in a pile.
Over him.
Yeah, you're just
I
curled
wake
on
up
the base
real
of the
fast
stairs.
and go, no, I didn't fall down the stairs.
Okay. You also see the bugbear Kertrick go up to pick up Belvier, the half-elven apprentice.
Belvier, wake up! You have to wake up, Gertrude needs you, please!
And Scion Isla is, her cloaks are tattered from one direction, from whatever explosion occurred, and you see Gary kneeling on the ground, breathing heavily.
What?
Robots don't breathe.
What?
Didn't even occur
hurt me. I was like, all right, Gary's breathing. That's a good sign.
No CPR needed.
He's alive.
So is Belvedere dead?
Situation.
Like, is everybody all right?
Unconscious.
No, not
Who's
you.
going?
We already checked you.
It's the only one we're really worried about is the bugbear, whoever the bugbear is
Belvedere.
holding it. Okay.
He's closer.
The bugbear Kurtrick is like shaking Belvere's body.
I'll do. I'll first. I see Draco crumpled. I maybe try and help. You know, I slap him a couple times. Try and get him to stand up on his 2 feet.
Give me a medicine check.
Sweet.
Medicine slap check.
Someone's. I forget
I roll for slap.
I mean, hey, they do like starter rubs and shit. So it's
Starter
these
what?
starter rubs and shit. Like these battle techniques that are similar.
To wake someone up.
Sternum
Starter rub, sort of like a starter log for a fire. That's what we're.
Yeah, I was.
That's 16 medicine check.
He's
Oh, really?
really not hurt. He's just concussed and like asleep.
Okay.
Not hurt, just
Not hurt. Not, by that I mean he hasn't been brought down to 0, and that's why he's unconscious.
No, that
He was
makes
just.
Okay.
Oh, concussed like
He might
physics.
not wake up, but he's fine.
Yeah. Not dead. He may not wake up.
But with the 16,
Yes.
you can successfully rouse him from unconsciousness.
Okay. As he's like opening, his eyes are opening. I continue slapping.
The funny thing is, he's a dragon.
Yeah.
You're slapping a
This
dragon
hurts.
face.
It hurts to slap you.
Coming up my
Ow, my
hand.
snout.
Ow!
Is his monocle still there? Even through continued slapping and concussion.
Monocle is not on him. Give me a perception check.
Ooh, hell yeah,
He dropped his monocle.
dude! What?
And anyone else get what is
Hell
the rest
yes!
of the party doing?
Am I back? Last
You're back. You were
was
all-
back to
you were
the
suffering,
last session
dude.
last time.
You were suffering.
I told you 1, 5, 6,
Six.
2, 1, 3.
Sub 10.
Yeah.
Gotta use some different dye to break it up.
Yeah, I guess. So that. What am I doing?
Perception.
A perception. That's a 19.
19. The monocle has scattered all the way in front of Gary.
Okay.
And you see him as he is kneeling and just relatively unresponsive to the chaos. You kind of see him just staring at it.
He's staring. Okay. And once again, this procedure was sort of seemed somewhat out of the blue. Felix was just like, Gary, come with me.
He just said he wanted to
Get rid of Gary.
get rid of Gary in the sense so that way you guys can talk about the fact that he might be untrustworthy, given the fact that Grendelock
Yeah.
bestowed him to you.
You just wanted to, okay. Just sort of like as a potential liability because he could have been a spy
Right.
unknowingly. Yeah.
For the same reason we left the Scions, because we don't trust them either.
I don't think he would know that. I don't think you can assume that Felix knew Scion Isla would have run tests on him.
Yeah. Okay.
He just wanted him away from the conversation.
Okay. So I'm definitely inquiring about what went on. This is the first I'm hearing of what was the test. So I guess I walk over from where I was in front of Draco. I walk over to Gary and maybe I help him up. I'm gonna say something like, "You sound funny. I'm not used to hearing the mannequins breathe like you're doing right now." And maybe as he steps up, I maybe give his shoulder a little squeeze to see if I'm feeling flesh.
Ooh.
You put your hand on his shoulder and it's still metal. It's warm from the amount of energy that flooded his body.
Okay.
But Gary, you feel an arm reach down to your shoulder, and you're staring at a violet monocle that just skid right in front of you. And there is a burning hatred. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know why you are feeling an emotion like this. An emotion in general.
I roll over onto my stomach and prop myself up in my arms.
And you,
What? Prop myself up in my arms.
Oh.
Watching.
He's just sitting like.
His feet are kicking here.
Wow. Hello, Princess.
Are we? I would say something, but then also, are we? I think as a group, a little bit on the same page of like what just happened to him.
To him?
Yeah.
I'm not dead.
I don't know.
I'm not
I'm
alive
not
either.
dead.
I mean, what Mike just described happened in his brain.
Yeah. Oh.
So we're not aware of that. This is just like, plot details. We're kind of.
And he's
Yeah,
still
leaking out.
we're all piecing it together individually,
Yes.
but we shouldn't talk about
Are we on
it.
the same page? I don't know.
The only person that saw this whole thing go down before he screamed out no was Draco. So Draco was the only one that saw that and saw something happening within him briefly.
And we saw the build-up conversation. We saw the
I'm
build-up
gonna
conversation.
run up to
don't
the Scion and I'll say, hey, what happened? What did you do?
Running tests
That
on
lab explosion.
behalf of you all, and well, I did not expect something of this grandeur to happen to the mannequin. It seems we're gonna have to titrate the amount of delirium to the pulse so that way it doesn't happen to you all. But
Well, let's see if it was good yet. What happened to you, Gary?
Feels of hate.
Toward what?
The monocle.
you feel hatred. You feel a seething, deep hatred. And
Unexplained. Just feeling.
unexplained, like almost like betrayal.
Can Gary even feel emotions up until this point? Or so?
You've just been a cold machine.
So he almost became.
And you're breathing. Gary, you're breathing.
Did he become a human though? Like more human? Get more in touch with his human self?
But do you remember you were
He
there
got in
about
touch with his
how mannequins get
feelings.
made, right? How mannequins get made?
I don't.
They come from people.
Oh, you were here. We were just talking about it, but
Yeah, they
you
come
were
from
watching
people.
basketball.
Give me a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Those are all two.
Because
Two D20s, not that one.
Is that not a D20?
Thumbs up, man.
What is that?
That's just Kate's
Thumbs
printed.
down.
My super die.
Is that not a D20?
It is a D20. I just rolled a 15, but I guess we're
You gotta roll them both. You gotta roll twice.
And take the lowest.
and take the lowest. Okay. First one. 15.
Wow.
What'd you do?
Ball don't lie.
14.
Wait,
No, save is plus 7. 21.
Damn.
He's a wise ass robot.
Yeah.
The hatred is focused a little bit more so. If it were any other mannequin, you probably would have lashed out on nearby compatriots, but you're choosing to bottle this emotion until you understand why you even felt it. You hear Gotrog next to you, and you see Dakarin in front of you. The monocle, maybe not the source of your betrayal, but there's something about it.
I crawl forward on my hands and knees and grab the monocle slowly.
You just see Gary like kind of staring at you as you're pocketing it, putting it away.
I
But-
make direct eye contact and hold it.
Yo, Gary,
I'm
you
not
got
trying
to
to
ask your
be
question.
serious. I'm locked.
I think I'm okay.
Gary's been filming.
Wow, this is awesome. This is awesome.
You were gonna ask him?
What? I had asked him, what what happened to him? And he didn't answer. So I just re-upped my question after he sat there for a minute.
What would you like to share?
It was torn apart and saw a vision. A giant, multi-limbed creature. I remember screaming no and feeling a lot of hatred.
Well, that's thanks for being so open and honest with us.
Do you think that's a memory?
How does that make you feel?
I've never felt an emotion until this.
I'm sorry. Did you just say that you had a memory?
It was like a dream.
Back off.
A vivid dream.
I'm sorry. I've just never known any mannequins to hold memories prior to their designation. Can you describe what it is that you saw? Quite curious.
Blood-soaked hill.
Blood-soaked hill, bodies, large creatures sitting at the top. A lot of limbs. Like, I don't know, I was gonna say Cthulhu almost.
Rather extraordinary. We will have to revisit this. For the time being, can any of you help Belvia? Please,
Is she dead?
I don't know. She's not responsive. At this point, Kurtrick is just like, stop! You're making this worse than it
dead,
needs to be.
Kurtrick killed her.
He's really good at slapping people. Let him
Actually,
You okay?
Draco.
Wake her up.
Draco. Lay on hands.
Oh, right, I can do that.
How many
I think I'm out, though. I
might-
used the last time I
All
was
right,
trying to
fine.
take a long rest.
Changus.
You want me to heal?
Hang on,
probably
hang
got,
on,
like,
hang
one
on. I
healing
might be
spell
able to
somewhere.
do this.
You
I
have-
might be able to do
You've not had a long
snooze, you
rest.
lose. Bring
I like the it's multiple people who can heal him, and then just fighting over who gets to
Yeah, but no one was volunteering. I had to assign them each in turn.
No, I'm
I'm paying for it.
2d4 plus 5, first level.
Do it.
NBD.
Roll that heal, son.
Let me acquire dice real quick. I know we've been playing D&D for 2 hours, but
Hey, it's been a lot of various sessions. Nice.
that was the wrong thing to roll.
You just need to roll that 2d4.
plus 5.
Do it.
Yeah, sorry.
No sweat, dude.
Amazing. Got 3 points.
Plus
5.
yes. Sorry, I was leaving the predicate for Sorry. Over there.
Kurtrick, get off of me. Why does my head hurt?
Because this big
glad you're
bugbear
not
was
dead.
slamming him against the ground.
A little heavy-handed there, buddy. Oh,
Not you, Seth. The bugbear.
Thank you, whoever. Thank you. Isla, is this something we should be concerned about? How much more work does this set us back?
it will not set us back. Felix was very clear that these pods need to be finished in construction post-haste, so we are going to finish it post-haste. We will discuss what to do with this mannequin after the fact.
No.
Question for you, Miss Scion. What was the procedure you were going through? Was this just to check H88 to see if he had sort of a virus or was bugged in some way?
It was to see how much power was the upper limit that the Ashenborne could handle. He has a higher constitution than most, given his construction, and so we figured a dispensable mannequin might be better suited for this benchmark.
He's got feelings, you know. Dispensable
Yes,
mannequin.
we will
He can
have
hear
to-
you.
we'll
He
have-
can hear you.
We'll have to see how true that is and what's to come of it.
So, in from your description, you were just putting him through a scan, basically.
We were putting him through the pods, simulating what it would be like to reanimate your bodies after
Gotcha.
death. And, well, something backfired.
Not to be weird, but like, he's a robot. So why would that be anything like what a human would go through?
Well, but from what, sorry to butt in, but if from the information that we've learned about how some of the mannequins have dead cells, formerly living cells, if it went through a reconstitution process, it could be sort of reviving the guts of what's inside him.
Yeah, did you think about that?
The scientific process begins with hypothesis, so it was the first thing on my mind, I'll have you know. It's possible, but I will never give in to absolutes until I have gone through all forms of research as I can.
Draco, where were the purple... Did you say something about there being purple colors that appeared on Gary as this thing was flipped on? You were telling me that, right?
Yes, I was. I remember.
He's very talkative.
Very well. There were purple things everywhere.
Where immediately spills his guts when you woke him up. where were those purple lights on his body?
Are they still there?
All over polka dots.
Just maybe
balls,
maybe
circles.
remember where those lights were when you were alive.
They were on his crotch.
Oh shit!
They were in the
This isn't a bit. I'm just curious.
I'm curious. I don't know where you want me to answer.
Ask. Maybe think about it.
Hey, where did I
roll a dice?
You saw it, like in his core.
In his core.
I'm not grilling you. I'm just.
It was like, why would I know?
You got it, dude.
You were the only one.
You're the only one that's on.
I thought I was knocked out.
You were knocked out after the fact.
When it blew up.
When it blew up, but before the blow up. Are the glowing points still there?
True.
Are they in the room with us now?
It sounded like it was through the monocle. From what I remember you telling me.
Let me check.
You don't have the monocle.
Yes, I do.
He does. He
Oh, he picked it back up?
Yeah, pick it up.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, check.
No, you don't.
Check.
When it was in front of Gary.
Are there any purple lights now?
Are there any purple lights now?
No lights.
No lights.
Fascinating. So
Yeah.
it must have had something to do with the machine, but sorry, where was it again that you said lights?
On the chest.
On his chest.
On his chest. The core.
The core of his chest.
Okay, so
Were they rooms?
from the information that you just gave me,
No.
Just now.
yes, it makes it sound like that maybe that's where, like, if Gary has flesh or parts to be reanimated or
Life.
it must be in his
Life center.
core.
It's hot.
His
It's hot.
Yes.
It's hot.
It does make me nervous though because we did see runes inside the chest cavity of a different mannequin.
Just purple dots.
Yeah, but he just told us you're feeling hatred
Purple dot.
inexplicably.
I want to try something, and this is not a bit. I want to
Yeah?
walk up to Gary and put my hands right here on his chest.
Okay.
Do I feel any heat or anything?
You.
You feel a sudden level of attraction.
You feel this chemistry.
There's heat right here.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Gary, do you think? If you are, let's think on the same wavelength.
Okay, I got a feel.
In this moment, as everyone is grilling you and suspicious of you, you see Draco approaching you. Do you think you would let him observe and feel your core?
I will ask if it's necessary.
You'll get consent before you touch it.
Oh, just come on.
Hey,
It's way
Gary,
better.
can I lay my hands on your chest to look for something?
For something. I might just stab him just as
We'll heal him. It's okay.
I mean, it's like
if he was able to bottle up the hatred for now, I think that he's in control enough where I would say yes, he can
Okay.
Do I need to get up and put my hands on his chest?
You don't have to literally get
Yes, no, that's kind of the advantage of this game, is that it kind of takes place in your mind.
Theater of
It would
the
help my
mind.
immersion if you did.
No, not
You're not touching me.
You just touched a woman!
I was gonna say,
Sorry. Issa, you feel nice, but I'm not attracted to you.
Oh.
That's what you feel.
I don't feel that way about you.
Good. Okay.
Bringing it back.
I always like to let people know that all the time in my life.
You
Just on just to feel like
Feel.
you feel a warmth on his core that is slowly subsiding. Not too dissimilar from what you felt on his shoulder. It's not like burning to the touch, but it's like a residual heat after such a surge of energy that went through him.
So I think it might be possible that we're dealing with a cyborg here, not an android. Possible.
What's that?
A cyborg?
Part human, part robot.
Thanks.
I guess in this world, the term cyborg has not been coined yet, is what he's implying.
Is that what you're implying?
That was what I was implying.
It's like he said, part human, part machine. Part
Wow, where did you learn that?
Watching Teen Titans, probably.
oh yeah.
The lines between reality and the game are blurring. I'm confused.
So I think we could be dealing with a cyborg.
Well, at this point, I actually haven't said anything. Other than
But I'm
Gary,
feeling heat.
you're feeling. If you stop breathing, can you just stop?
Can you stop? Can you stop?
I'm not
I'm gonna have a heart, but not lungs, you idiot.
You're currently breathing, so
Is he actually breathing?
Yeah, that was one weird thing that we noticed.
That was the
after
first
the
thing that we
explosion, and you were breathing.
I feel about it.
Think for a second. Yeah, there was a feeling of something expanding and contracting, filling your chest and exhaling, but you haven't been breathing right now.
Oh.
You're not breathing right now.
not anymore.
Whatever that was has stopped.
Weird.
Must have been other organs that were being.
Just his stomach inflating. And
So the Scion is still going to be with and the Bugbear and the Belvedere are all working to finish constructing the pods. It seems like Gary's off the hook. For right now. So maybe we talk. Should we go talk to Felix? Should we go talk to somebody about how that Gary is, low-key alive?
Gary, if I may, if we could ensure that your construction is not harmed, how willing would you be to continuing further testing after the pods are constructed? It would mean that we could hopefully have a better understanding of what it is that you are.
I have to go through the same thing again. Be torn apart, then pull back together.
Well, this would instead be under the supervision of the Grandmaster Scions, as well as myself, not here in this ramshack of a forge.
We've come this far, we might as well figure it out.
Hey Gary, I'm not sure how I feel about this one way or the other, but if I tell you to not, are you compelled to obey that order?
Do you give him a formal command?
Yeah.
They be coming.
We're back, baby. So, yeah, what's your formal command?
Say, don't undergo the testing.
You're compelled. You deny Isla's request.
I was saying.
All right, and then I say, okay, that was a test. I release you from your compulsion.
You are immediately, the moment that command is given to you, that designation is reset. You are reminded your purpose is to see through to the fullest extent what this party wishes to pursue and not pursue. So with that command, any thought of knowing what it is that you're made of washes away.
Sorry, I didn't mean to undo all that. I was just trying to see what happened.
Back to Robo.
Back to Robo.
What do you all do?
Guys, should we have him go through with it?
So this is just another level of the tests brought on by
The masters.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty nervous about it. Like, I wanted to know if we could stop him if we wanted to, because I'm not super thrilled with the whole deal.
I'm not either.
But if it's just another one of these tube things, maybe he becomes even more human.
Or might
Would
be
that take away his abilities?
No, I think those are mostly physical.
That would stay. So if it just gave me a little more sentient, I was gonna say sentient.
Yeah. So, but like, what's the Miss Scion? What's the why is Gary the needed target for this test?
Because the other one betrayed him.
But if these are meant for Ashenborne, why do you have to keep putting a mannequin in there?
Well, it was primarily to make sure that we were not going to potentially overload each individual pods, which could result in frying your bodies after reanimation. That was the primary reason. We were originally going to bring forth some of the lower sea models of what we have back at the fortress, but figured if we had one here, might as well give it a test, and tested we did. This was our finding.
So this is normal, I guess, as normal as this is. Normal a normal process for installing these Ashenborne reviver tubes.
Well, a lot of this science is very new and upcoming. As you can imagine, we are still trying to understand even the limits of delirium. It is a very, very powerful source of energy, and where it comes from, we are still unsure. What Felix asked of you is to bring a quantity of delirium per pod to guarantee that it works. Now, what we have learned is that it was a little bit too much. So shaving off shards here and there should make it so that way your pods should be in perfect running condition.
So what's a successful test using Gary here? Is it one that just doesn't cause a small earthquake?
That is the first green flag, yes.
Okay. What's another green flag?
Well, hopefully that the body does not do what he does and put us in any undue risk. Ideally, it means that the body stays the same without any unintended consequences.
Gotcha. Okay,
That's what I'm afraid of.
So a brief parlay with the party, but so it sounds like if they're shaving off delirium with this round of testing, there might be less juice to revive the guts of old Gary inside current Gary. Just a thought. So, but I still am kind of lost in what a successful test looks like. That being said, bombs away. I'll flip the switch.
Well, I mean, yeah, is everyone in agreement maybe that we should put Gary through the testing?
By the way, Gary, can you still are you still experiencing emotions? Like when I say Sandy Hook, what do you think?
Sandy Hook.
Do you have any thoughts? Do you have any 9/11? Does something happen? Does something
I
happen?
even still have that memory, or am I reset after that command? Or do I have any sentient sort of memory at this point?
Give me a wisdom check, not a wisdom saving throw. So you're going to use the your other modifier. I believe that's a +4.
Yeah.
+4, 18.
Dude, you're hot right now.
Yeah. I know.
Gary's always hot.
The idea of another memory is a phantom to you. That
Of a memory or another memory?
of another memory is phantom.
Beyond
to you.
his current.
Beyond program, one that I just. So not even the one I just envisioned.
He does
you're
remember
you're,
that.
you're struggling to recall anything beyond being designated to Grendelock.
Gotcha. Wow. Okay. So it's almost like you're kind of in the same state that you were prior to that first test right now. So it's like if you had any...
So it's not like it's basically like nothing happened after that.
Yeah, it's like you almost have no... If you had any reservations before, that you have the same reservation. If you didn't, you don't. That's what it sounds... That's what my rating.
Well, I survived the first one, and if this next one would go smoother,
Yeah.
it's not gonna ramshack.
This does follow your prime directive to sort of be our slave, to make these pods
just to
work.
be the weapon.
Don't use the S word in front of him.
No, we're unpacking. We're facing things. We're dealing with
Slave slave.
I'd like to warn the Scion and say if he does react in a poor manner, be careful not to mention Lord Grendelock. Be careful, right? I mean, I feel like that'd be a good thing.
Duly noted, but
What did that
may
bring
I
up in
ask
the meeting?
why? Should that trigger something?
We don't know what his what lies beyond the caverns of Gary, but there might be something deep within Gary that doesn't may not enjoy this directive that we have given.
Well,
Grendelock was his first designation.
Grendelock was his first thing.
for starters, if this makes this any better,
Who created?
if this puts any of you at ease, any future testings that we perform with Gary, I will be sure to, and this was a lapse of judgment, and I admit, I'll be sure to put a force cage around the pod to make sure that any damage is contained within. So,
Is there a chance of damage to the pods?
Do we care about Gary or the pod?
so far, the pods are intact, and if less delirium is being used per test, the amount of energy should be not nearly as chaotic.
Would we expect to trigger similar effects in Gary with less
possible.
delirium?
It's possible. I don't know if it's merely the surge of delirium that is enough to trigger such a reaction, or if it's the quantity.
So, has this ever been done before? With some of the new models of mannequin?
That is on a
Ones with
need-to-know
humans.
basis.
What?
That is on a need-to-know basis.
We kind of need
Well,
to know.
we need to know, yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, it is interesting.
I am sorry.
Tell him.
I'm not able to divulge on any of my current research outside of this particular.
No?
By the way, she's already gnome, so just standing in general, she's already smaller than you.
I mean, look,
You
there-
don't
there's,
know
there's a lot
anything you
of...
can share with us?
Remember the bit about like
Intimidation
it's
check!
it's in your head, like all this is theater of the mind.
Intimidation.
Intimidation check.
You're gonna give an intimidate. You're gonna intimidate her.
Sure.
Sure.
He's about to squash her like a bug.
I think he deserves advantage for towering.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, that looks pretty tall.
As Draco begins to be imposing towards Scion Isla, you see...
That's a D12.
Is it?
Yes.
Oops.
You see Belvier
That would have been a good roll.
and Kurtrick
Should have stuck with a D12.
You should have not said shit.
Sorry. Sorry.
begin to take steps around and behind Draco. You kind of see for a moment Belvier reaching for like a wrist piece on her, just waiting, and Kurtrick just straightening his shoulders.
Who notices this?
They're both
All of us.
Okay.
in general. I mean, they're not hiding. It's kind of in plain sight, but it's enough for you to notice that they're keeping an eye on Draco right now.
Dude, you better pull that thing.
What did you roll?
Whip your thing.
Okay.
Good thing.
Master
5.
Paladin, I will reassure you that your words of threat have no power here.
Suck my dick. My big
With
dragon.
a 7, you can't say that. You can't say that. With a
The thing is, with the 7, he can, and that's what makes it a 7.
Right, that's true.
Suck my
Look,
dick, Steely.
Miss. I forgot your name. I'm sorry, but
Isla,
Isla.
listen, I understand that tensions are rather high.
No. Look, you're not fooling anybody. If you had performed an experiment with this similar setup prior to this, you would have known what the outcome would be. So let's not play games here. What would the expectations be for Gary?
Less of the same, and that is all I will say.
Less of the same. So if we take off delirium, it will have a lesser effect of the same.
That is correct.
And if we do this repeatedly,
Then it will prove that the pods will be successful for your reanimation.
by reanimating him,
No, by not harming your bodies should you pass away.
so what you offered to do more
voting
testing. What
clones.
were you intending with regard to that?
That is more to understand perhaps a flaw in the science research.
Let's see.
The night is young, but you all need your rest. I suggest you get some. We do not need your mannequin anymore for now.
Can I ask a question about the flaw in the science of potentiality? No. Oh, okay. Cell death.
Potentiality.
Okay, never mind.
Anything with reality, and we can't do it.
Okay, are we staying here? I mean,
You tell me. Oh, are you staying here? Staying here? Yes, your rooms are on the first floor above. Okay, this is something unexpected for sure. Yeah. Right. Well, I think this is Raybold now speaking. I am going to retreat to my quarters, and I trust that you all will be able to find your quarters in due time. Good night. Night.
Quarters, that guy's like a half a guy.
Get a load of this half a guy.
He's like 2 quarters. Okay, so can't help but feel like we were butted out of there because of like the interesting stuff they were about to do, but
It's impossible.
no. But if Gary went upstairs with us, then I think that door's been shut. But some interesting stuff had been yielded.
You guys are heading towards your quarters to rest?
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, because we still have like what it was just a few minutes ago. It was like a day and a half, 2 days before the pods were done. So I think it is benefit us to lay low. But where are you going?
Ackerman.
Whatever your name is.
Yeah, great. Yeah, so I'm not actually going anywhere. I'm gonna try and slip into the shadows in the pod room as we all leave.
Give me a stealth check, please.
I think that's a 26.
Goodness.
Well-
no, that's a 29.
Beautiful.
Unnatural 29.
Yeah, so 29.
It served itself as a nation.
You all begin to make your way above. You see Lord Raywalt begin to also continue up the steps to a second floor. And let me ask you this, Zakarin. Are you not concerning yourselves with the party completely, or are you like tailing them just long enough to see them go into their rooms?
I am trying to appear to leave this room with the party, but not actually leave.
Okay.
Because the party's fine. I want to overhear anything that these people talk about.
Give me a perception check, please.
14.
At this point, you see the rest of them file into various rooms, enough for 2 people to share a space each. However you want to divide yourselves up is up to you. Each room is provided with an quaint space. The beds are made, but they got a little bit of dust on them, and the furniture has dust on them yet. But by and large, you have enough room to lay low. Any downtime activities you wish to do, you have plenty of room in each. It's essentially the size of a master bedroom that you all have access to. And with the 14, you hear above another voice. It sounds just like a human's voice. My lord, there was a letter for you.
All right. Thank you. I mean, read it after a few glasses. I think it's well earned after tonight. Thank you. You're dismissed.
They all shuffle into their rooms. What would you like to do? You have that 29, so you have utmost confidence that you will be undetected, going wherever you please within the shadows.
So wait, they're not staying in they're not working in there anymore? I thought they were dismissing us and getting to work.
They are. I'm just
Okay.
saying. So I'm saying your party went to rooms.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Above
so
you,
I'm just,
you
I
heard,
want to get
yeah.
reasonably close to observe what they're doing and saying.
Okay.
Obviously staying hidden.
Yep.
And I assume it's kind of a shadowy space. It's an abandoned building, so I can melt into the shadows, right? So
Around, essentially around the front half of this room is very dark. The back half, and especially the center, is more well lit, and the back half is where the pods are. So if you stay away from there, you won't be detected. Listening in, most of the conversations seem pretty benign. A lot of testing, asking Kurtrick to begin working on taking portions of the delirium off. Belvier is working on the much more of the center console in this room. And while they're working, Isla goes over and pulls out from within her sleeve. You see a sending stone. She walks towards where you are, but she doesn't know that you're here. She's just walking away from them. Grandmaster, there was a finding within the new laboratory of Felix's. Should be here no more 2 days. There is a flaw. mannequins remembering their past. We'll have to reconvene. She goes back. Other two unfazed by her walking away. You hear her continue. And now make sure that you do not overclock pod B. We're going to return to this one. Let's continue on the back three just to make sure that they are on the same circuit. And more technical language, more working on. Probably a good hour goes by, continuing to be benign. What would you like to do?
I guess if there's no more sign that she's focused on that incident anymore, then we'll slip out.
Where are you gonna head? You're gonna head to your chambers. You're gonna keep snooping elsewhere.
I think I still have to go to chambers.
Did any of you wish to immediately go take a long rest, or was there any other thing that your characters would like to be doing beforehand? I would say, in general, you heard Lord Raywalt speak to somebody in the stairwell as he was heading up to his chamber. If that piques your character's interest for any reason, you can give me a perception check.
Anyone want to go share a brew with Mr. R?
A gin and tonic?
Oh,
Gin and tonic.
I'm actually down. Yeah. Anyone? You guys feeling it? Anybody? It's always like we got enough of a group. There's probably a little bit of an after party group. You know.
Yeah.
Go after party with Raywalt. Fine.
I'd love to.
Give me a perception check, and you can give me advantage.
Ooh, yeah.
Oof. It's alright. It's okay. Probably good enough. I know I got a good modifier.
I feel like you should have a decent.
Yeah. So I have a constant advantage plus 13.
13. You, similarly to what I shared for Dakaran, you also hear that Raywalt was given a missive. He said he will take a look at it after a few glasses, but that's all you heard.
Solid.
So do you want to follow him?
I mean, I'll just go for the strength.
Well, this is just metagame, but you might have to, you have to think of a way to get yourself into that situation. Unless you want to just go knock on his door and say, "Yo,
Oh shoot!
what's up? What's up?"
Yeah.
What's up?
I mean, I would say this has been a giant day. You want to grab some drinks? Like just a couple, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes.
I could share a glass with you, I'm sure. Give me a persuasion check.
Awesome.
While you're at it.
Okay. 17 plus 6 to 23. Just a couple glasses. Just a couple. Well, nightcap.
You see him share, more than willing to let you in, and he has very much decked out this space to be a lot more akin to the master suite that was back at his manor. Many shelves lined with old Thomacrin Raywalt estates wine, and he pulls some bottles off, and he takes out a stein for you and a stein for him, and he just pours the bottles into the steins to fill them up.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh.
A few drinks.
A stein full of wine.
A man of culture. Man who knows how to be.
He downs it very rapidly, and you notice on the coffee table nearby a stamped missive. What's your passive perception?
Oh, Dave, I don't want to be. I guess I gotta be a little sneaky. This is a base. We get sneaky too. We're good.
Well, it's just that'd be something that you'd see just by walking by it.
Yeah, it's a glance.
Oh yeah, not 20.
Wait, what?
My passive perception is 20.
Wow. Wow.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's like
This,
the main
That's awesome.
you
Mine's 14. That's good.
the sigil on the wax seal is of the House of Grendelock.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay.
Fascinating. Okay, yeah. Fair. I take that as somewhat slightly expected.
Okay. So, Master Chingus, I don't know too much about your party except from your willingness to be heroes. But what makes you curious enough to have an audience with a lord of the city?
Wow, that's a great question. Shoot, I mean, I was thinking more on a casual level for the sake of, my new night company.
Oh, sure. I'd love to entertain any of who will be willing to keep me company.
But I mean, at the least, though, to answer your question, immense curiosity of this strange world we've been dropped into.
It is a rather strange time that we're living in, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Especially given the fact that your mannequin. Damn, that thing might be human. This is damn wild.
No. Oh, definitely. Wow. Okay, so can I like minorly relay that point I made about like biology? Like the cell has to be alive just a little bit,
You
casually
can.
to him.
You can.
Okay, then. Copy
paste.
That's terrible.
Data dump.
You remember what I said earlier?
Oh, it's terrible.
I'm saying that again right now.
Saying it right now.
Oh yeah. But then like, wouldn't it be slightly expected? But I'm thinking you probably already know that.
Well, there is a half of me that seems to constantly cling to life even if I'm asleep.
Yes.
And if there is some tissue within Gary,
Oh yeah.
then there might be something that has memories. Cells do seem to have memories.
Yes.
Even I seem to, as he's holding up his fungal hand, I even seem to recall the land from which this microbe once came from. I have dreams that seem to relay some sort of matrix within the earth. It's very jarring and not exactly something I like to be sober for. So, hence the line.
It's alive, right? It's very alive. Life is very alive. Anyway. Boy.
Just downs the rest of it.
I can try to read the letter.
I didn't just say that. I would do it openly. I think I would in that situation that I okay. The bar. I have enough of a passive perception to see a seal, and then only by looking, I'll just see a seal. And just instantly know. And then I'm like, that's it makes sense. It honestly makes sense to me.
Do you say anything to him, or are you just going to leave it be, or are you going to pocket it? What do you want to do?
Damn.
Keep in mind, he's relatively intoxicated right now.
Damn. Yeah. Can I go pour another drink? To life, whatever the hell this thing is. We're doing.
I should be. Moderation, schmoderation. Let me, I have to have finished liquor. I think I can, one moment, I'd rather not crack open another bottle of wine.
Good practice.
I believe, and you see him walk over and like shamble as he trips over like the rug, begins to look for a whatever liquor that he's looking for.
Oh, yes. I must say, First of all, that even if it wasn't strange times, this is traveling universes, hopping dimensions is so severely strange.
You're using too big of words for me right now. This might be a conversation.
You're a smart fucker.
I'm smart with money, Wink, and I'm smart with the art of the deal.
Hell yeah. Solid. As I'm pulling the whole time. Yeah, right after the accusation, once he starts responding. No, before. During the build-up.
Okay. Give me a stealth check. I would typically give you advantage because he is intoxicated, but so are you. So this is going to be a straight check.
Nice. Wow, 9.
You grab the letter, but you accidentally knock over the bottle of wine, and it cracks and sends glass shattering across the floor and the rug, and a little bit of wine dribbles off the coffee table.
Oh, fuck.
Huh? What? Blundering fool, you shattered my bottle. Not that there's anything in it, but...
Oh, can I get cleaned up for... I'm sorry, I stumbled.
And it's...
Use the letter to clean it
I will take care of it. And he pulls out a wand and he prestidigitations the wine away.
Oh, that's good.
This one has been very helpful in many of my own personal blunders, but... Anyway... hold on. He's looking under the coffee table. He's looking... Something's missing. Something's... Changus, a question.
Yeah.
Why is it that you came to my chambers?
Because I was overwhelmed by the day. I required any form. I was going to take a walk otherwise. I was going to do something, but then a social exhibit. Especially being flustered about dimensionality. It's such a weird world.
Give me either persuasion or deception check.
Fuck.
Damn.
Don't tell me which you roll.
Okay.
Pick one in your head, add that modifier, and just tell me.
Alright, perfect.
I'm just going to show you what I rolled on the die.
Okay. Plus the modifier.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus one, so what is the
What'd you get? What'd you get total?
Oh, can I say it?
You can say it, just don't tell me if it was persuasion or deception.
Oh!
it's perfect.
He stole the base.
Sorry, 21.
Yeah, I think he
30, 21.
Oh wait, he's drunk.
Immense curiosity brought me into this situation. I'm the cat that knocked over the candle.
I would be just as curious.
Ah.
Well, I'm sure whatever it is that he gave me will turn up. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to forgo the liquor. I'm feeling quite tired myself. I must retire. I suggest that you do too. Once I get a terrible hangover. Otherwise it might split you in half.
Too true.
Morbid humor is not my strong suit.
No,
Good
that's
night.
good. That's what we got stuff to do.
And he lets you leave, shuts the door behind you.
Nice.
And you hear him echo something before. What the damn is that letter?
Oh, fuck.
Okay, do you go to your chambers?
I do.
Okay.
Take us to the
Who would be with... I just noticed. Who do you think you would be bunking with, essentially?
Are we it's
like
twoed up? Okay.
Yeah, twoed up.
I can't start dragging the beds into one.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Ultra bed.
I kind of missed that. Yeah, I kind of missed the big bed.
Yeah.
We can make like
how do you I mean this is like a, I guess, a party decision. How do you all want to pair up in your rooms?
I started making a stepbrother style
I want to
keep in mind Orin is here.
I want to bunk up with Issa.
Okay. I guess if Issa allows it.
Bunk up.
Sure.
Okay, Draco and Issa are in one room.
We could do. Well, and then you're factoring Gary in as one of those.
Gary
twos.
doesn't need a bed.
I'm saying
So,
I'll
But
just
like
stay in the
that's
hole.
that's E.
because you
That's
have
how.
Ulrich and Orin who are just not here.
Oh, Ulrich too. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll do Cengiz and Dakaran.
Cengiz and Dakaran.
Cengiz and Dakaran, Orin and Ulrich, Mist and Gotchrog.
Okay. Where's Gary going?
In the hallway.
Draco did?
hallway?
Wait, so Gary can be just.
You can be in stasis anywhere, but if you want to be in a room or if you want to just be posted
Is it better
outside.
for him to be in a room? I don't know where we're at.
Maybe in a room just for safety.
Okay.
So you can pick a room if you want to be with Mizd and I, Cengiz and Dakaran, Draco and Issa, or Nick and Tyler.
Go with this guy.
Okay, so he's in Mizd and Gotchrog's room.
Dakaran, as you head back to your chambers, after about 15 or so minutes, and you have like deloaded a lot of your stuff and began to contemplate the evening, Cengiz rolls in drunk as a skunk and is holding
fantasy.
It's only
holding a missive with a wax seal of the House of Grendelock.
He hasn't read it yet.
Does he know you have this?
In a way.
He's pretty drunk too, isn't he?
It was a funny situation.
He doesn't know.
Listen to the podcast.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out
laughing.
a week and a
That
half.
was good.
Yeah. So.
Finally.
Wait. What's the?
In the oven side.
What's the seal on it?
So it's Grendelock's seal, and he took it from Thromacrim's house, the room. Thromacrim was gonna. Sorry. Raywalt was gonna read it, but he said after a few drinks, I'm gonna read it. Cengiz then went in there and was like, "Yo, I have some. You ever think about life?" And then they got drunker, and then he got him to be distracted for a minute, and then swiped it. And then he was told to leave, and now he's back here, and he hasn't read it except for the fact that there's a seal. I mean, he was used to it.
It's strong.
It said like suggest.
Just given the opportunity.
Suggestion means it's like you can.
Hey, I'm gonna turn
It's your choice.
I'm gonna
You're
let
welcome
you
to stay as long as you like. Yeah.
If you leave right now,
You
I'm
don't
gonna
go
let
home, but you
you
can't stay here.
If you don't leave right now, I'm gonna lock that fucking doors, dude.
So yeah, you can read it if you
Yeah.
want to.
Let's. Can I open it without breaking the seal?
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Hell yeah.
Those are
Made for you.
give me a sleight of hand check. Those are your 7 favorite words.
I don't know. Stealth check is up there too.
Yeah.
Give me a stealth check. Those are your 5 22. I use my words very
Damn,
carefully.
dude.
Do a sending stone or something. I don't know.
Do ascending stone. I don't know. Keep counting words.
Just a talent is enough for you to peel away
I don't even mind
this wax seal without completely defacing it. You open it up. It reads, with great urgency, I call upon you because my allies are growing thin. Something important has slipped through my fingers, and I need to know I can rely on you once again.
Once again. That's it? You got that, Cengiz? Alright. Wow. I want to seal it back up.
Is that the whole letter? That's the whole thing.
Can we seal it back up?
You can, yep.
Yeah, you can remelt wax. You like melt it really slowly away from the flame,
Right.
so it keeps its form.
I'd say
especially the bottom of the wax. Keep the seal on the top cold as possible, and then
I'd say the two of you would be
So
able
you guess
to
that.
accomplish that.
yeah.
And then I want to slip back into his room and redeposit it. Shankus, where'd you get this from?
The man himself, Mr. Recipient.
Where?
Mr. Recipient. From the bedside table.
Yeah, it was on his table. Okay, I gotta put it back.
Coffee
I
table.
had to infringe. I had to be a bit of a thief. I hate it. It feels gross.
That's
You-
cool.
I'm not a
people all the
rogue.
freaking time.
Are you going to tell him the circumstance on how you grabbed it?
Fuck. Yeah, I had to drink. I drank with them, and I wasn't planning on doing it. I just got too curious while I was there.
Something spoke to me.
I have to put it back. I have to put
I
it
felt
back.
bad about it.
So, after he leaves his room, I'll find a way to put it in his room, like it fell off the table with the bottle under the bed or something, you know?
Give me a stealth check as you slink into the shadows.
5 favorite words.
21.
21.
Oh, I have advantage. 21.
Only
Wow,
one.
2 tens in a row.
Nice. The door is not locked.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna say I can slip under the door.
Under the door?
Under the
Yeah.
It's shadow.
Wow. That's awesome. That sounds like Peter Pan type shit.
It is actually.
You barely,
shadow
you
thing.
barely,
Yeah.
barely pry it open enough for your body to slink through an inch of shadow, and he is passed out on a classic therapist couch, face down.
Shay's Lounge.
Shays, is that what it is?
I think so.
Shays Launch?
Yeah, it's only got the one arm.
The
rest.
one arm, yeah.
Yeah, with through the curly on the top.
He is face down, sleep apnea snore, dead asleep.
Dude, this is CPAP. Magic CPAP.
Magic CPAP. Where are you going to plant the letter?
So there's broken glass on the ground.
At this point, the glass has been it looks like it was scooped up and just put
Yeah,
onto
he used
the
a
coffee
magic
table.
wand to clean it up. To
Yeah.
Prestidigitation.
So is there anything else around the coffee table?
No.
Wine stain? No, it was
No
empty
wine.
glass.
Yeah, he removed the wine stain with the magic,
Gotcha.
and he just scooped up the glass and put it on the coffee table.
Okay, so he was lucid enough to do that.
He was cranked though.
How far away is the coffee table from other pieces of furniture?
I would probably say within a couple feet of 2 armchairs, and maybe about 2 to 3 feet from the chaise lounge.
Yeah, so whatever the closest one is, I want to slip it underneath.
Underneath, you got it.
Kinda
Right there.
it fluttered over there.
All right.
And I leave.
Undetected, unnoticed, completely. And as you slink back into the shadows, you see, I think the only thing that you catch on your way back is through a window, you just see Felix rubbing his silver hair as he is finishing what's left of a pipe out in the front stoop of this tower. He looks stressed. He probably is restless. But you notice that on your way back to your chambers.
I just slip out there.
Out there or up there?
Out to see Felix.
Gotcha.
Okay.
He's sleeping.
Hey,
What do they
man.
say?
Why? Hi. I was just about to go to my quarters as well.
Yeah, just felt the need for some fresh air to think. This has been a heavy evening. You doing all right? You seem agitated.
I'm starting to wonder if there's anyone within the fortress that is trustworthy at this point. I don't love how Isla is so pressing to get a hold of your mannequin as soon as the pods are finished. And it wouldn't surprise me if you don't see him again.
If we let her have him, or either way.
If you let him go.
Well, I had the same thought. She's obviously not forthcoming with information on this.
Slightest. Pisses me off. I was trying to avoid all conflict by being around Grendelock, but now it seems that we're dealing with another form of it. But
It does seem everywhere we go, somebody's got their own motive to do something that we're not on board with.
Hopefully more light will be shed on this in the future.
Do you have any recommendations? Could you run any tests?
I'll be overseeing a lot that takes place during the day.
I mean on Gary.
Oh, no. They wouldn't allow someone, especially like myself, to observe something like that.
No, I mean independent.
Oh. What did you have in mind?
I'm not sure. I don't understand the procedure well enough. I think we're all curious. We appreciate Gary. Obviously, in his ordinary state, he's just a mannequin, just a tool in a sense. But I think we're curious what else he could be, and if there's some sort of intelligence, some sentience trapped within him. I don't know that we'd all feel right keeping him under our thumb, per se.
I'll have to sleep on this one and see what I can do in the meantime. It probably will have to be with them distracted or something. Let me get back to you on that in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that. It concerns me too. Alright. Good night, Karn. For what it's worth, I think your guys' intentions are in the right place. Anyway, then he heads off. And you all can give yourselves a long rest. And we will pick this up next time we meet in the morning of this vacant tower.